What's good, Joe? It's your man Don Bucks, and I'm back like cook crack. Welcome to another episode of Rappin Dough, the home of money conversations. And today we're gonna talk about how our parents ain't no shit. They ain't no shit. It's your first time tapping in, man. I like to welcome all my first time viewers. You dig? But like I said, today's discussion, we talking about how our parents ain't no shit. Make sure we streaming correctly. Make sure we streaming correctly. Cause like I said, we back like cook crack. I ain't been on here in a minute. You dig? But I know y'all been seeing my reels. I mean, not my reels, my what they call these YouTube joints, shorts. I know y'all been seeing my shorts. And it's the home of money conversations. You dig? Oh, let me make sure we streaming like we supposed to be streaming. Yeah, but we back like cook crack. But our parents ain't no shit. And what I mean is, ever since the pandemic, and we've been all these new investors, me included, coming to find out, and plus since I got my bag up, come to find out, our parents ain't know as much as we thought they knew about money. And just like a lot of our new old heads, the new OGs out here, it seemed like our parents turn into our children nowadays. Our parents turn to our children. We got to tell them what to do with their money. They don't know what to do with their money all of a sudden. I know I ain't the only one who noticed that. They don't even know what to do with their money. But what I mean is, a long time back in the day, they used to tell us, save your money, put it in the bank. Save your money for a rainy day and all that. Oh yeah, we streaming like we supposed to be. Yeah, we got action. But yeah, save your money for a rainy day. But now we know that you ain't supposed to be saving your money for a rainy day. Right? We're supposed to be saving our money to make investments. Like, now we know that saving your money in a bank account don't get you shit. What they give you? 0.04% interest on your money in the bank. Right? But it took us the pandemic and for us to get our bag up. For some of us that got our bag up during the pandemic, because we got some motherfuckers that ain't do shit with that extra money we got. We got those, but the ones that did do something with that extra money that everybody was getting, we know that we're supposed to have used that money for investments, right? But yeah, I'm coming to realize our parents ain't no shit, man. I was actually just having a conversation with my mom the other day, and she got all this money. She talking about selling t-shirts. She want to invest in what they call them joints, the silk press machine. She want to go to venues and sell t-shirts. Like, I ain't like, listen. I'm like, listen. Pipe down. Like, we don't, like, yeah, you can go to events and sell t-shirts, but we ain't doing it like that no more. Like, we got drop shipping now. You dig what I'm saying? Like, so, and as far as the technology, I'm gonna hop around. I got notes, but I'm gonna hop around a little bit. Have a conversation. We're having a conversation here. we got drop shipping now. A lot of this technology is basically, it's a technology gap. It's a technology gap, and I think the powers that be uh pretty much knew what the fuck they was doing, because they barely know how to send emails. I'm sitting up here talking about drop shipping. They don't know how to. They have know how to text. You dig what I'm saying? So she's sitting up here talking about wanting to sell T-shirts at festivals. I'm like, no, 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 no. Oh, I know this girl that know how to that be drawing out what they call them. I'm like, logos. I'm like, logos. Yeah, logos. I know this girl. I was like, listen, we got AI to do our logos. We got Fiverr. We got people over in Pakistan that's doing logos for $20, mom. Like, so it's interesting the dynamic that we in with us how technology is moving so fast, and the people that's abreast to how fast stuff is moving. You know what I mean? And you got to keep up, man. If you don't keep up, like they said, it's a wealth transfer going on right now. Put a one in the chat if anybody. I think we got a couple people watching. Put a one in the chat if you can hear the background music. I'm using this new technology. I'm filling it out. Let me know if you hear that Rappin Dough beat in the background. But there's a technology gap going on. Not only a technology gap, but as far as how money is being made, and um, just the nuances of money is different than what how our parents came up dealing with money. You know what I mean? And like I said, they didn't know. They don't know as much as we thought they knew, because they still trying to save money. I'm like, no, like, we got to invest that money. You dig what I'm saying? They didn't know that, the bank's only going to give you 0.04% on your money, right? They didn't know that. And actually, I didn't know that. I'm going to keep it all the way funky. I didn't even know that, because I wasn't even really concerned about interest on my money, for real, for real. But it's wild once you learn how a banking system works. Here it is, you depositing your money. They giving you I'm gonna just say 0.4%. It might not be 0.04. I think it's 0.4% on your money. And here it is, they taking your money and then loaning it out to other business owners. Like, if you ain't a business owner, you're just putting your money in the bank, that's on you. But if you're a business owner, right, you go to the bank for a loan. Boom, they give you the money, and now they charging you or us, the person that gets the loan, between 8 and 24% interest on the loan. So not only are you only getting 0.4%, they making 10 times. they making 10 times. They loaned it out so many times. It's crazy. And for them to only give you 0.4% is wild. It's wild. But it's just frustrating, a little bit. It's a little bit frustrating, because now, like I said, we are the new adults dealing with our parents. You know what I'm saying? Finding out they ain't know shit. They ain't know as much as we thought they knew. But finding out that they got all this credit card debt, out the wazoo, right? which fosters uh, our behaviors. Now we can't wait to get a credit card because what they was spending it on: Christmas gifts, all the bullshit, Christmas gifts, uh, just bullshit. Because now that I done got hip to the credit card game, I'm on some shit like this. I'm like, damn, you gonna give me points, aka money for using my credit card? So all right, boom. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use this credit card because I was a cash motherfucker. I was using cash for everything. I didn't know the credit card game. And shout out to the pandemic. It was a gift and a curse because it forced us to get our shit together because everything closed down. You feel what I'm saying? And the business I was in, the barbershop and hair game, we wasn't considered essential, even though who don't need their haircut type shit. So, who don't need their haircut? But we wasn't deemed essential. So motherfuckers like me had to figure it out. We had to figure it out. So I was one of the fortunate people that went past high school. I did a little bit of college, graduated with associates, right? But that entailed me having to learn how to study, how to learn, right? So when the pandemic hit and I'm getting hip to courses and, people selling courses. Now I'm one of them. I got courses. I'm like, Dad, you can create courses. You can teach people shit. Sign me up. So started learning. I went back in my college bag. Started learning, getting educated about money. Like, I wasn't really hip to, I ain't gonna say I wasn't hip. I wasn't really big on being in anybody's business. So I wasn't one of them shade room type of dudes, like knowing everybody's business. Like I played sports, but I wasn't like, I still to this day don't have no team. Motherfuckers be like, yo, what's your team? I ain't got one. I'm on my team, motherfucker. Like, what team? What's your team? You feel me? So I was heavy into like taking courses. I got back in my college bag. And I went heavy to the point where like I came out of the pandemic up. You know what I'm saying? Man, got 2 rental cars, got into the Toro game because I had to figure it out. You dig me? I had to figure it out. And now I got courses type shit. But back to the credit card game, it's like now I know, it's like boom, I can get money back for paying bills I'm going to already pay. Like I said, I was a cash motherfucker. So I'm like, fuck the cash. I'm going to use the credit cards to pay my bills. And then I'm going to pay the credit card bill with the cash. So now I'm getting money back for paying my bills. Like, damn, why our parents ain't tell us about that? Why? Because they ain't have no cash back cards. They ain't know nothing about no cash back. If they did, I don't know, because I ain't never learned nothing about it. And it's the shit I'm talking about. My parents ain't no shit. They knew what they knew. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of hard to teach what you don't know. Right? So, yeah, I just had to go on my rant for today. If you haven't already, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button too. Because I definitely be unleashing hella what they call them, shorts. So I'm gonna be cutting some of these up into shorts too, but that's neither here nor there. But yeah, our parents ain't no shit, man. You know, and that's up. You gotta be humble and you gotta keep it real. Cause I'm a realist. Like, as much as we love our parents, we just gotta keep it funky and be like. But at the same time, we can't sit up here and play victim because we didn't know. Because at a certain point in your life, as an adult, you have to take responsibility for what you don't know. Because we could run around all day long talking about, oh, this is all I know. And, you know, I ain't, because, people like to use that. Well, it's all I know. But it comes a point when you have to take responsibility for not knowing. Because not knowing is really not an excuse anymore, because we're in an information age. Everything is a Google and a YouTube away. Anything you want to know is a Google and a YouTube away. So it ain't no excuse no more. It's for the taking. So like I said, you have to at some point take responsibility for what you don't know and tap in. It's just that simple. Let me see if anybody put a 1 in the chat, because I'm assuming y'all can hear. My background music. Hopefully so. But yeah, we in the information age. At this point, we have to take advantage of all this information that's a Google and a YouTube away. I mean, now hopefully y'all caught them gems, man. Like, if you qualify for a credit card, get you a credit card, but don't be using it for bullshit like our parents was. Like, you got cash, like I was a cash dude. Use the credit card for shit you already going to spend the cash on. Like your bills, start with that. Use the credit card to pay your bills. And then use the cash in your bank account to pay the credit card bill. So now it's like you're going, and I would assume you're going to get a cash back joint. Get a cash back credit card. Pay the bill with the cash. Now you're going to get points for paying your bills. And your credit going to go up. You know what I'm saying? So that part. Let me see if I got any more points to make tonight. I think that was it. We got to keep it funky, and it's okay. It's okay. But now that you know, you can't sit back and be like, yeah, I'm from the hood, and my mom ain't teach me, my dad ain't teach me, and I ain't go to this school, I ain't go to that school. That shit don't fly no more. That shit don't fly. You know what I mean? And it's interesting. It's interesting that with all the information that's available to us, right? I think it done got to a point where it's so much information that people get indifferent, or they take it for granted because it's so much information and they're overwhelmed. People are so overwhelmed with information that they just on some fuck it and kind of want the people that know the information to kind of do the shit for them. Like, I'm starting to notice that too. Like, you know what I mean? But I was having a conversation the other day how you may think something is normal and you're understanding, right? You think stuff is normal and basically you can't expect everybody to think like you. What you think is normal ain't normal to the next person. So whereas though you want some shit like, you know what, where that information at? Boom. Ain't nobody gotta hold your hand and take you to it. Or you proactive, you looking the shit up yourself. You digging in. Like kind of like I was. Like ain't nobody have to like just point me in the right direction. And before you know it, I'm gonna be done read that book. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be done took that course and took notes on it and all that. Like, so you got some people that's just go-getters and like just self-motivated. And let's say you're that kind of person. You can't expect everybody else to be that kind of person too. You know? But at the same time, even though it may not be normal to everybody, that is definitely a differentiating factor. That was one of them $2 words right there. That's a differentiating factor that's separating people that want it and the people that kind of want it. So you don't really want to be wasting your time with people that kind of want it, because you know the factor. You know what separates the people that want it and the people that kind of want it. The people that want it, you ain't got to hold their hand. You dig what I'm saying? They gonna be done did this shit. They gonna be done did the work. Next time you checked up on them, they gonna be done executed on the information or in the direction that you pointed them in. They gonna be done executed. Especially if you are that type of person, you know the qualities, you know the activities, right? So when you see them, you like, yeah, homie on it, or sis on it. You dig what I'm saying? Like you know what it looks like. So those are the people that you don't mind spending a little bit extra time with, right? That just makes sense. You don't want to be wasting your time on people that's indifferent about the stuff or about leveling up. Because we talking about money, we talking about leveling up, right? So you don't want to be wasting your energy and your time on people that don't really want it. So when you see those qualities of somebody that's or self-motivated, like, you know, some people might need a little help, but at the same time, you, like I said, you as the go-getter, as the self-motivated person, you know the qualities, you know the activities. So if these people, these persons are doing the activities, but they may have questions, all right, that's different, because they done did some of the activities that you know qualified. Like, oh, okay, so they serious. You dig what I'm saying? So that part. But like I said, our parents ain't know shit, and that's cool. That's cool. Our parents ain't know what we thought they knew. You know, as kids, you think your parents are perfect. Well, not perfect, but excuse me. Pardon me. You think your parents know more than they know more than you as a kid, of course, right? But as a child, you don't know any better. You think your parents, like, we had this ideal of what parents are like as a kid. It's like, You can't. They I don't know. They just you can't wait to be grown because you think grown people just. I don't know what that thing was we had about being grown, but as we got grown, we realized that it was like, oh shit, it's real out here. It's real out here. And at the same time, like I said, our parents ain't know what we thought they knew. And I'm gonna sit up here and say they ain't know shit about money that we thought they knew. That's what I'm coming to learn. But that's an opportunity for us to level up and be that first person to know what to do with their money and their family. Right? That's an opportunity. So, with that being said, make sure y'all like, subscribe to this channel because I'm gonna be coming on here ranting and dropping game more often. It's been a minute. Like I said, we back like cook crack. It's your man Don Bucks. That part.